Do you come across situations at your workplace when you have to interact with seniors, superiors? It can be your meetings, it can be your interview, it can also be during trainings that you want to have crucial conversation with people where you want to impress upon them, you want to be very effective, and you want to also convey your point and win their trust. Yes, friends, we all come across such kind of situation in our day-to-day work when we really have to be very effective in the conversation that we are having with our seniors or superiors. Well, my name is Arun Thukral. I'm a life and a leadership coach, and today in this video, I'm going to give you 5 most basic solutions for having crucial conversations. So in this topic, what I'm going to tell you is the 5 most basic solutions which will help you to not only interact with people, but also develop your communication skills so that they start liking you, they start developing trust on you, and you also enjoy having good relationship with them, and you become more likable and a lovable person that people want to come to you and talk to you. If you really want to learn this, then I want you to watch this video till the end, because you will get a lot of insights, real-time examples and situations where you can apply these solutions on day-to-day basis. And let me also add to it that when you apply these solutions that I'm sharing with you, you will have to develop practice. You have to develop these skills by doing repeated practice. So I want you to pay attention to this session and give your 100% focus here and listen effectively if you really want to bring this change. And also don't forget to like and subscribe this channel, as I am adding a lot of content of great value. You can share it with your colleagues, friends, and other people in your network. The first solution for a crucial conversation is stop for a moment. Now, I want you to imagine a situation that, let's say you are sitting in an interview and you are responding to the questions that the interviewer is asking. I have seen a lot of time that even before the interviewer has just finished the question and you have just focused on the first part of the question, people jump in answering that question. Now, this is one of the most ineffective way of giving an interview, or even in any conversation that you are in. Let's say your customer has asked you a question and you jump on it, just jump on it. And this is also, I would say, it's a bad habit. It's a bad way of communicating to others. So what is the solution? The solution is, number 1, stop for a moment. When I say a moment, means take between 2 to 5 seconds and just absorb what the other person is saying. Because there is a possibility that you might see that he will add to the point that he's saying. But let's say he has said everything. I want you to consider stopping for 2 to 5 seconds. Now, in these 2 to 5 seconds, when you stop and respond back, what you are going to do is 3 important things. Number 1, you are not going to interrupt the speaker on the other side, which is a very good sign that you are respectful to the speaker. Number 2, you will have enough time in your mind to consider the options that you have to speak out, or the solutions that you want to give. And number 3 is you would be able to hear that person properly with the length of time that you have given him to speak. So to have a good conversation in crucial discussions, you should hold for a few seconds, stop for a moment, think about these options, and then you respond. The second most basic solution for a crucial conversation is to seek clarification. So never assume that you have understood everything when you are conversing with people. Many a times I've seen that people just nod their head and they give a reflection that they have understood everything, and the person on the other side can really understand and feel from your non-verbal behavior whether you have understood or not. So what are the best practice? The best practice is that even if you have an iota of doubt that you are not clear about something, you should ask the other person and seek clarification. So you can ask something like this: so what do you mean? Or you can say that, what exactly you want to say, or what exactly you mean. Now, when you use the word exactly, it just changes the course of the question. It forces the other person to go a little more deep and provide a detailed way of the communication to explain you the point. Now, when you do something like this, it helps the other person to also open up and clarify the doubts. And on your side, you will also get clear information what precisely that other person wants to convey. This is other way that you are respecting the other person who is speaking, plus you are also getting clear about the doubt that you have got. The third most basic solution for an effective conversation is called as paraphrasing. This paraphrasing is highly used by most successful communicators across the world. So what is paraphrasing? In simple words, paraphrasing means repeating the word of the speaker in your own way. So for example, if I have to do paraphrasing, I will put it something like this. Let me see if I understand you, and then you add the point what the other person has said. So let me see if I understood you correctly. You mean to say, and then you add the sentence. Now, what is the advantage of paraphrasing? Number one, you are giving an impression to the speaker on the other side that you are listening attentively to that person, and you are very respectful to that person in terms of their thoughts and their feeling. And number three, you are also giving a signal to the other side that you have understood their point clearly, and you are more deep into what exactly they are saying. So this helps in giving a signal to the speaker that you are attentive, you are also taking interest in the conversation that is going on. Now we come to the fourth most basic solution for a crucial conversation is listen more and talk less. I'm sure you would have got this advice from ages that you should listen more and talk less, because the more you listen, the more you learn, the more you learn, the more you are able to understand what the other person is saying. But today, in this topic, I am going to tell you what are the most important benefits of listening, which will help you to pay more attention on this skill. The number one benefit of listening is that listening builds trust. When you are listening to someone, you will see that you are building a lot of trust with another person. And because of this, they start believing in you. They start looking up to you as a person of lot of trust. Number two, listening helps in improving the self-esteem. The moment you give a lot of attention to somebody and you listen to somebody, their self-esteem raises up. They feel more valuable, they feel more cared, and they feel very good about themselves, that there is someone that is there to listen to them. Number three benefit of listening is that listening builds up focus. Let me give you a study, that when you are listening, you can process 500 to 600 words per minute, but when you are talking, you are only able to speak not more than 150 words per minute. So it simply says that when you focus, when you put your attention towards listening, you can get more information naturally without much effort, because 500 to 600 words per minute is what you can process easily. Therefore, when you are listening, you are giving full attention to the person, you are focusing on it so that you get the most valuable inputs from the person, and at the same time, the other person feel motivated, excited, with high self-confidence, and they start building trust on you. However, this is a skill. You cannot just build it only by listening to me. You have to practice the focused listening, and then you will reap these benefits. Now we come to the fifth most basic solution for a crucial conversation, and that is called as 3-second look. But I want you to use this very selectively, particularly when somebody is hiding things from you, stretching the facts, or somebody is not telling truth to you. So when you land up in a conversation like this in the situation, you first have to keep quiet, allow the other person to speak at length, whatever he or she wants to convey the point. And once that person stops, you just need to lean a bit forward, look deep into his or her eyes, and give a 3-second deep look. When you do this, you will find the other person will come under a lot of pressure. And in most of the occasion, if it is done rightly, you will see either people broke up or they end up in telling you the truth. However, I would put it like this requires practice. But as I said, if you use it selectively in these particular cases when somebody is not telling the truth or hiding something, they will eventually understand that you have the capability of getting the right things from them. Well, I tried to cover the most basic solutions for making a conversation successful, particularly with difficult people, particularly in difficult situations. If you follow these steps, particularly paraphrasing, stopping for a moment, taking a breath, listening effectively, patiently, and giving a 3-second look, you will find that your conversation will become better, will become bigger. People will love you, people would like you, they would love to be in your company. They also will feel good about you and themselves, which helps in building good relationships in the future. I hope you would learn a lot from this video. And if you like the content, don't forget to like and share this content with your friends so that they can also learn a lot. Stay connected and thanks for watching me.